What's up? It is DBZ. I'm gonna be doing a video on the new Broly and the new Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta that came out for DLC 8. Now, first thing I do want to mention is I've been having this weird thing where I have these 3 locks. I don't know why they're here or what they came from. If you know what they are, let me know. I have all of the DLC characters and I have all of the regular characters, so I don't know why that's there. If you know, then let me know in the comments. But first things first, I'm gonna be doing Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. If you look at his movesets, he has a new movesets from the movie, but he has a second typing, which if you go, he has some of the old moves from the old Gogeta, and he even has times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha, which is really cool. Their stats don't change on the typing, so it's the exact same. It just depends on which ones you have a preference for when it comes to the moves. So I'm gonna be doing Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta first, so let's take a look at him.
If you're looking for a fight, I'm your guy.
Hear me. You go near my father, you die.
We're also going to be playing on the new Terminal Power Arena. This is the new map that came out with the DLC, which is a map I've always wanted in the game and a lot of people wanted, so I'm really glad that they brought it into the game.
Alright, let's finish this.
Alright, so first things first. The only thing I'm going to be showing is the damage, because I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I really care about. For beginners, just to people who haven't seen the map, here's just a quick overview of the map of how it looks like. It looks really cool, and it probably is my new favorite map in the game. So it has the arena already like half destroyed. Those are the sidelines where all of the other gods and all of the other people are sitting. They also have where Zeno sits and the sun, which moves very quickly. And that's about it for the map. It's a really cool map. It's nice and open. First things first, to look at something quickly, let's just look at his block. His block is the same as regular Super Saiyan Gogeta. Also, when he stands, he has the same upper stance as well as the rocks floating around him, which is really cool. I love when they do that. Also, his second stance, when he turns, the other Gogeta keeps his arms to the side, but on this blue, he keeps one of his arms on his hip, which looks pretty cool. Also, when flying, they gave him a new animation. It's different from the other Super Saiyan Gogeta. So first things first, let's go ahead and just look at his regular square combos. Alright, so they're pretty cool, nothing too special. Then the triangle combo. Alright, next, let's see the square and triangle combo. That's a pretty cool combo, you drop them. Then there's the other square combo, which let's see if I can get it right the first time. No, hold on, I think I need a... Wait a second. There it is. So that's the other combo, which looks really cool. I think it's cool how he throws a ki blast, which is something that they haven't done for a regular combo, not that I believe of, which is really cool. So I I like that they did something new like that. Next, let's look at his throw. If for those of you who are who care about that kind of stuff, for his grab. Now I like his grab, and the special thing about his grab is that when you grab him, you're able to continue off your combo and continue doing what you were doing before, which I think is really cool. Now let's look at his super attacks. First thing is Super Mad Dance, which is just a kind of longer and, in my opinion, cooler one of I think it's just called the regular Mad Dance or something like that. Hey, future retard here. Actually, turns out that the move's name is Super Mad Dance. I'm just retarded, so just ignore that part. Also, ignore the background. I couldn't find anything else, so I just decided to use this. It's from Kimi no Nawa, so if you want to watch it, then go ahead and look it up. It's a great movie. Now back to the regular video. For Super Saiyan Gogeta. Sorry about my voice, I'm a little sick. I'm kind of losing my voice, but I just had to make this video. I also know that it's a little late, but it's better late than never, I guess. But I do really think, I do like the move. I think it is really cool. Next is Spirit Blaster. Now, I believe that there's a way to make it longer or something, but I haven't quite figured it out. Also, the move is clearly supposed to be used up close, as if you do it from far, it does seem to miss a lot. And the next part is a Punisher Shield. Now for this one, I'm going to be using my second controller. The thing that's really cool about Punisher Shield is that it's a new counter. So if you use the counter and they try to attack you, it'll let you attack them back. This one's ranged with key moves, and I also believe it also works with just regular punches as well. Oh yeah, and also if you're really close, then you'll just hit them. Let's see. Yep. If you do it and they punch you, you just punch them back in the throat, or actually you kick them, you drop kick them in front of like his whole family. But let's not get into that. And then his last move is a Saw Vanish, which I think is a cool move. The only issue with it is because of this version of Gogeta, you're not going to have his maximum charge. The other type of him does have maximum charge, but it doesn't have the same attacks or his cool new ultimate, so that kind of sucks. But if you do want to use him and you need maximum charge, which everyone kind of uses it, then you can use the other typing. Now what Assault Vanish does is it's kind of like a Snap Vanish, but it uses one key and 1 stamina instead of a regular Snap Vanish, which is 2 stamina. So for example, if you were to be attacking him, you can continue Snap Vanishing like that, and you'll use key instead of the 1 key 1 stamina instead of 2 stamina. So if you have a character that has a ton of stamina and has good key, which this Gogeta has a lot of stamina and he has pretty good key, it can be pretty useful. And last but not least, his ultimate, which is God Punisher, which is supposed to be the new attack that he does instead of Soul Punisher, which I think is really cool. So let's take a look at that. Now the attack does decent damage and the animation is pretty cool. I like the ultimate. I haven't figured out too well how good the tracking is for the balls for his like key. But I think it has some pretty good range. If I were to do the attack from here, yep, you still end up throwing it. So you can either fly to them and just hit them and have a guaranteed chance of hitting, or you can go and if they're too far, they'll throw it, and if you hit them, then it'll continue the attack. So the new Gogeta is pretty good. He has decent health, but I believe the other Gogeta has more health. When it comes to stamina and ki though, I do not remember which one has more or less. But for Gogeta, that's about it. Now let's go on to Broly.
Alright! Let's finish this!
Okay, now for Broly. Broly looks really cool. He also has a different type of legendary Super Saiyan hair, which arguably looks cooler than the regular Broly. I also like his stance when he just stands there and he just starts to like kind of yell, except no sound comes out, which is kind of odd, but whatever. So first things first, actually something I think that's really cool about this Broly is he shoots green ki just like the other Broly. Something I did notice though is that his aura is completely green, and the other Broly's aura is green with some yellow in there, so his aura is a little different. Now just look at his regular square combos. His square combos are pretty cool. Next is his triangle combos, which is also pretty cool, and it launches them, which also looks pretty cool. I also forgot to put the damage thing, so I'll put that on screen, but I don't think too many people really care anyways. Let's see his throw. I think his throw is really cool. The only thing about his throw, as you saw here, is with some people, when he goes to grab their head, he doesn't quite grab it right. They kind of made the barrier too big, so it doesn't quite fit right. But I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just a visual thing. The actual throw itself is pretty cool though. Now let's see his square and triangle combo. Which is similar to a triangle combo, except he throws you away in a different way, and I believe he has another square combo, square triangle combo, which I can kick. So his combos are alright, nothing too crazy. He does have a pretty cool back hit though, which he goes like this and kind of blows up to push you away, and then starts just jabbing at you, which looks really cool. Next is his attacks, which first things first is gigantic charge, which is really cool. You hold it, you let it charge, then you shoot at him and you punch. Now the really cool thing about this attack is when it hits, it breaks your stamina. So although the move doesn't do a lot of damage or nothing too crazy, if you do hit it though, you're going to break their stamina, which is going to be really good and helpful. Next, for his attacks, he has powered shell, which from what I'm aware of, it's just basically that. It doesn't seem to be anything too crazy. It does okay damage. It moves pretty quickly, so you might be able to use it in part of your combo when you kick him away and you throw one, and it will probably hit him. I'm not too sure though, I haven't tested it. Next is gigantic rage, which has a really cool animation. I find the animation really interesting and really cool. It's almost like an ultimate animation, except does nowhere near the damage, although it does decent damage. The last thing is this Broly does have maximum charge, so you can charge with him, which is something that's really cool about him. For his ultimates, he has gigantic meteor, which is the same attack that the other Broly has, so they gave it to this Broly as well, which is cool. So if you really like that move, then this Broly will have it too. But then of course he has a gigantic roar, which is the attack he had for the movie that looked really cool. So here's a look at it. Now when it comes to the two characters, I'm not sure which one I prefer. I think for mobility wise and just for like character, I'll probably go for Gogeta over Broly in my personal opinion. I don't know which one of them maybe has a better combo that can do more damage, and their attacks both have really cool, interesting attacks. But I'd personally probably go for Gogeta. But for the most part, that's about it for these two. Their height difference is immeasurable, as Gogeta only reaches Broly's dill. So if he wanted to give it a good slurp, you would just have to walk up to it. No kneeling, no nothing, just straight go for it. But I guess that's about it. If you did enjoy the video and you did enjoy this type of content where I reviewed the characters in kind of in depth, then make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and there'll probably be a video coming up tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.